Okay, buyers and sellers, the market has changed. I'm in Sarasota County, Florida, and things are different today than they were a month ago. Buyers have dramatically dropped off. Prices are decreasing.
Real estate agent man.
The market has changed. The bidding wars have slowed down and in many cases disappeared. The over-asking offers, they seem to have gone by the wayside. Although there's probably still going to be some on certain properties. But the last 4 properties that we've had in the last several weeks had a very minimal amount of showings and only 1 written offer. 3 went under contract for less than asking price. So let me give you a few quick numbers here. My wife says I talk too much about stats, so I've got to keep this really basic. This way, if she sees it, she won't say, Steve, I told you, you talk about stats too much. But this is a little thing that I put together just earlier today, and it is for the Tri-County area, Sarasota, Manatee, Charlotte counties. In the last 7 days in the Tri-County area, 853 properties went pending. Now, these are, single-family homes, condos, they're residences. I'm not talking about vacant land or commercial property here. We had 365 price decreases. Now, we still had 92 price increases, but I looked into that, and the vast majority of those are new construction. So new construction, a lot of those builders are still raising their price every couple of weeks, but I bet we're going to watch that come to a screeching halt very soon. We had 157 properties go back on the market. And I say all the time, if you see a property that you like, do not hesitate to put a backup offer in. They can only take 1, and if that deal falls apart, then you've got it. You're next in line. So the big takeaway here is, 853 pendings and 365 price decreases. And that's about 43% of the pendings. That quantity had a price decrease, and that holds true for Sarasota, Charlotte, and Manatee County individually as well. So what does that mean to a buyer? I know buyers that have just felt like they can't compete in these bidding wars, or they don't want to compete in the bidding wars. Well, right now, the majority of people don't know that those bidding wars have stopped. So it's a really good time to jump in before they figure it out, and now we have a lot more buyers back in the game. So we have less buyers right now. Now is the time for several reasons. One, interest rates are up, but there's talk about them coming back down later in the year. So if they come back down later in the year, that's going to bring more people in. When the masses start reporting that the market has changed and the bidding wars have decreased dramatically, when the masses find that out, you'll have a lot more people come in. And you know what? As many people as listen to my podcast that there are out there, it's not the vast majority of people. So you have the inside scoop. You know today that the market has changed. If you wait 3 months, the market may be back saturated with more buyers again. Now is the time to jump back in. And even though the sellers may still think, they may still be expecting a bidding war, they may still be overpricing their house. The reality of it is that the buyers aren't supporting that. So if you are a seller, recognize that, be ready, have your expectations in line, that maybe your neighbor 2 months ago had 25 offers, all of them over asking, and ended up selling for $100,000 more than asking price. That's not what's happening now. For the past month, I'm telling you, that is not the majority of sales that have been going on. If you have something extremely spectacular that like everybody has to have, you may still end up with the bidding wars. But very few houses meet that criteria. So that is my words of wisdom for you today. If you're a buyer and you've backed out for one of many reasons and you can get back in today, get back in today. Sellers, don't overprice your house. Houses are staying on the market long enough to have to do price reductions. Like I said, 365 price reductions in the past 7 days just in this Tri-County area. All right, well, that is my words of wisdom for you today. I think I've already said words of wisdom, so I really should have a script or a teleprompter, but I don't. I just wing this stuff. Just trying to give you guys some good information. You can always call me for more details, 941-894-9800. You can email me at steve@stevemartinhomesgroup.com. And remember, SteveMartinHomes.com for your slice of Florida.